Welcome to the fastest Chaos Deciders. Today we've got the Pakistani matchup and the Pakistani co-caster Zaryab, the very strong micro-heavy player, and in the blue, and Hamza as the Incas in the red. And we have a crazy map to start off with, very close generation on an island with two spiral wings. Bulgarians against Incas. What do you think about the matchup in this close distance, Mr. Cumming?
Yes, this is crazy map. I like it for I think it's a pretty close matchup. I would say Bulgarian just because of the siege onagers. Siege onagers should counter these units that Hamza is making, the Kamayuks, the infantry, and Conics are also decent. So I would say Bulgarians, but let's see. Incas can
Looks
do.
like they also started with a castle, which could be nice here for the Incas, I think, because the Kamayuks kind of counter the Conics, but they are the SO. Hamza did deny Creposto, but once the SO are out, Incas will always struggle, right?
Yeah, Conics are like good, not bad, especially like their dismounted units. Like they can do well against Kamayuks. But like the main weapon is Kamayuks for Hamza, right? And some onagers as well to support Kamayuks. That would be nice, but at the moment it's not looking great for Hamza. Good mix-up by Zaryab with two-handed swordsman. So,
yeah, like Chad is also mentioning the two-handed swordsman with Bagains with the extra melee armor could be really useful against the Kamayuks. Even though I would still prefer the Kamayuks in Mars, probably because they can attack multiple times. And now we also know why you couldn't find the game, because it's already over.
What? Why did he call it? That's crazy.
I guess because he can't counter SO? I don't know. He's down to 5 villagers. And he can only produce Kamayuks, which are maybe double countered there by the two-handed swordsman. Hezzy says brutal matchup. Yeah, we had that a few times, right? Malda also had that matchup and couldn't believe that Bulgarians beat Incas, if I remember correctly, in some tournament. Yeah, KD 48-24. And yeah, that was a quick one. Bit sad because it was a really exciting map.
Yeah, interesting. Like I would say like he could have tried more. Maybe he could have like made some slingers as well. Maybe early siege would have been nice, like onagers and Kamayuks and some slingers against infantry. That would have been a decent combination. But yeah, he just resigned with so many resources. I would have like tried more in the if I was him. So yeah. Anyways, GG.
GG. Yeah, we talked about a bit about the confidence, but I also think it's really tough, right? Once the SO are out, there's kind of not much you could do. Maybe you should go rush heavy here with Eagles to have a chance. On the short map against the no treadmill crane civ, I think rush heavy play would be good by the Incas. Maybe even go Eagle Arbalest or something to rush.
Oh yeah, rush a bit. That's a good point. Like rushing a bit. You need to try to play aggressive against the Bulgarians as Incas. That's the only hope, and take the map control. Yeah, so yeah, that's the best thing you can do with Incas against Bulgarians.
Yeah, they're not sending me codes, but I found the next one over Spec Dashboard as well, so I don't know if you'll find it, but I'm loading into game 2.
Let me see. Yeah, I will just watch your stream just because I will. Okay, now the eye is coming icon for me, so that's good.
I paused at 0 seconds. Ha, my APM.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm just there.
Tell me which second you're at. Pause it, and I can go to your time. If you're not at 1 second.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start soon.
We do have
I'm in the game, yep.
And Lithuanians. Which time are you at?
I'm at 9 seconds.
Okay, I will go there.
All good?
All good. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Zaryab with the Britons and Hamza with the Lithuanians. Yeah, very interesting matchup. We do have a middle leg. We do have something that looks like a wall, but isn't, because it is a fence and only has 1 HP. And we've got Hamza going straight out for dogs, but that's where the scout is.
That's risky. That's risky. Like, without any units sending villager like that, that's a bit risky there. And a good start from
kind of
Zaryab
also
once
doing
again.
that, but more to the right.
Oh, that was unlucky for him. But yeah, Civ matchup, what do you think? Like, I think Britons on this map, especially on this map, like they have heavy demos, this map should be better for Britons, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Lithuanian water, I think, isn't too great, right?
Yep,
Britons have
Lithuanian
good water. Hamza now sending 4 villagers to try the dock. I mean, at least, like, cavalry paladins can be really good on these maps, and it's only a fence, so there's actually rush potential here, which Hamza so far isn't using. He's trying to use the paladins and his cavalry to get his docks up.
It's looking very good for Zaryab. Like, he hasn't lost any villager, and Hamza has already lost, like, 2-3 villagers at least.
Yeah, 4 villagers actually. He has 2 relics in his page, which could have been nice, but I don't know if we're gonna see that stage of the game, as Zaryab is quicker to the docks, has some heavy demos produced as well. But Hamza gets 2 docks up at least, and a castle that can protect his shoreline, so maybe he can stabilize here.
Yeah, those heavy demos.
Demo,
yeah, it's gonna be hard now, like... Britons have like decent land use, like the longbows, and if you get this water on this map, I think it's very difficult because water matters a lot on this map, I think.
One thing that speaks a bit for Lith is that their usual army comp like Paladin, Ladies, and infantry is more suited resource-wise towards water. Britons usually using a lot of wood and gold on... they don't really need gold though.
Yeah, they're very cheap, like...
But I like paladins. I like paladin civs on water generally. That's a plus.
Yeah, paladins, like you will need to use it very smartly, like to raid and to attack areas where there's no navy. Like you need to ignore the navy, right? So maybe like Goku can prepare a land push sometime in the game. So that would be good, like a strong push with Lightus maybe, or maybe Paladins. So that would be good because, and also try to somehow defend on water as well. Because if he doesn't defend on water, he's gonna lose his base, right?
Yeah, I like that he's adding sneaky docks to the left. The villager now going for back docks as well. He's adding single docks everywhere. What? Okay, for fishing, I guess.
Okay.
You need some docks for military production though. But paladins are coming into raid. Don't think... Has Hamza noticed that he's once of only 1 HP? He could have easily broken there into the back where the gold is.
Oh yeah, maybe he doesn't know that it's 1 HP wall, right?
Yeah, but he played so many training, like he practiced a lot on Hyperrandom. He must have met them at least a few times. The fences do happen quite frequently.
Yeah. What can I say? Like
here.
Start. After the start, he's struggling. Like Hamza had a bad start, and now water is under control of Zaryab, and bad, not good for Hamza.
Yeah, Hamza also doesn't really have land production buildings. Only 3 stables now, shifting into ranges. Maybe for some skirmishers on land, I suppose. Britain Navy deals no joke. Britons have a really good navy. I mean, makes sense, right? But Hamza might get a villager kill on this expansion castle here on the right side.
Yeah, maybe like more castles. He's a bit late on castles. Maybe more castles and maybe take relics as well, and maybe produce Lightus and maybe do a surprise land push. But at the moment, it's looking very bleak. Like he doesn't have enough land units, and he's lost the water, so there is no hope, I think. But let's see what happens.
He's trying to remass galleons in the back. I like that. If you get a good navy there, maybe he can clear the water at some point. He's have enough galleons to defend the demos. Villager-wise, Hamza is ahead. Zaryab is only down to villagers because he has 200 population though, 61 Helvetiers on the field, and Cannongains out there as well. Britain's apparently no elite Cannongain, and one is quite far on the land there. I think on this version of the game we see it a lot that ships try to become land units. Very helpful for Zaryab here because it gives him enough range to castle.
Yep. So yeah, still Hamza has a really good resources. Like he hasn't spent much, so but he's losing castles and buildings constantly, so he's unable to produce that mass, you know. So
yeah, stables are also not cute at all, right? With that gold and food bank, only producing skirmishers right now and losing pop space now on the castles.
Yeah. So yeah, what can I say? Like the map is to be honest, I like this map, but like Zaryab did well in getting the docks up quicker, and then yeah, the start was important on this map.
Oh, skirmishers doing well though. I mean, population's at least 140 to 200. I would say Hamza is stabilizing a bit, and the skirmishers kind of countering all the land military right now. Lithuanians, very good skirmishers, extra pierce armor on them, and also moving faster, right? Ooh, Zaryab trying to go for a forward dock. But skirm's taking decent engagements. Problem is the Cannongains, right?
Yeah, and also like he has a lot of navy Hamza, but he needs to be careful against the heavy demos. Like Zaryab doesn't have enough navy now, so he might take the water. But
yeah, would be good for him if he can stop the land push and clear the water here. Yeah, only 2 werewolf trebuchets out though to counter the skirmishers, as Amons is saying. The navy's now going around, but it meets a perfect castle from Zaryab, which denies the whole navy from getting to clear the middle. And also the Helvetians as the meat shield for the demos. Oh boy! Oh yeah, he perfectly used the Helvetians there to catch the fire, to get all those demos in. And Hamza's fleet is completely
salt in the wounds, directly salt in the wounds, direct wounds, you know. So that was a small hope for Hamza that has just vanished away. So.
Yeah. No. But he has the lightest now. Did he get the relics? No, the 2 relics still hanging around in his base. And he stayed longer than the 2 minutes that Chad predicted, guys. Okay? He had a small comeback chance even here. Like, you counted him out still too early, but you counted him
at least he didn't. Yeah, at least he didn't resign that quick, so he did try it, you know.
I think I like the back navy approach. Like, if that castle wasn't there and the heavy meat treat for the demos, that was a nice move by Zaryab. But yeah, Hamza calls it now, and the 2-0. 2 decent matchups, I think, for Zaryab as well, together with the maps.
But, yep. Like burdens, like with Lithuanians, you have to do something differently. Like as I mentioned before, if like water is better for burdens, so you need to do something on land with Lithuanians. Get the relics and make lightest. Lightest can be very strong. So if you have lightest and mix of scums, then you can like somehow push in the land.
Yeah, I think so too. The problem was like his first stockville, right, went out to a very dangerous location towards Zaryab's base. Instead of making the docks more in the back, and got directly killed. I think that's where Zaryab got the 1 advantage as well.
Yep. It was the start. The villager kills was perfect from Zaryab's. So after that, it was looking harder and harder for Hamza. And he like his queue was empty. Like I don't know what happened there. Like he wasn't queuing up quicker, I guess.
Yeah, Hamza also like bit saving civs here, going for the last pick in Lithuanian. Still has his first 2 picks, Tatars and Vietnamese. Ooh. Ghost is out there for Zaryab though. And it looks like we are on the spec delay this time, and we do see the Tatars, and we do see Ethiopians for Zaryab. What are your thoughts?
Tatars and Ethiopians, sorry? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing. Essentially.
I would say, yeah, I would say I'm just watching your stream. I don't know, for some reason it's not working for me, but I will watch your stream. And yeah, Tatar, I like the Tatars here. Tatars, especially with the, like, they have flexibility in their units. Ethiopians have good siege, but with the unique units, Tatars, Kashyyyks, they generate gold as well. And with the Cav Archers, one of the best Cav Archers they have. So, and also siege rams from the side attacks, and like they're decent. Like, Ethiopians are not good on water as well. Like, they're, I think, one of the worst. And I
Yeah,
think the
Tatars
Tatars
aren't great either, though, right? On water.
Tatars like is a bit better, I would say, than Ethiopian. Like, Ethiopian is one of the worst on the water in that match, I would say.
Yeah, that's
But let's
certainly
see
not good.
how Hamza plays. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to play aggressive here, I think. If it's like a Black Forest generation, would be good for Ethiopians. But we once again have a quite open water map. Quite open map with some shallows. I'm paused at 4 seconds. Are you like?
I'm just watching your stream. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
Then let's go. Hamza as the red Tatars to the south, Zaryab as the blue Ethiopians up north. And we do have some shallow water. I think that's mainly walkable, at least the central part is. And a little island in the middle. No rush start, a camel for both players, so won't be early scout kills in this game.
Yeah, maybe maybe a re by Hamza. Like, he has a re, right? So a re would, like, I would love to see Tatars on land against Ethiopians on an open map. Maybe risk a re. He's already 2 games down.
I really like Hamza's start here. I love it that there's a camel and he opened range. Like, that's perfect to like, there's no aggressive scout. The problem is his characters are staying at home. What? He made a group of 4 to kill more villagers. Okay, yeah, that's smart, also good. Yeah. I like it.
That's a smart build order. Yeah, that's a smart build order by him. But he needs to, you know, be very, very active with them. Need to quickly kill villagers. You don't want to let Ethiopians mass up that army. You know, that one big army.
Runs directly into the halberdiers. I really like the build, but all the Cavalry. No. And there's already a demo out by Zaryab. There's already a demo out by Zaryab, and it's directly finding the Cavalry. No.
Oh my goodness.
It looked so smart and so good. I love the build. They're sending another group. Okay, that demo didn't hit because the Wargallies took it out. But there's this thing on the water. No. Go. Okay, so they survived somewhat. It had 6 there. Probably will find a will kill finally here. Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, he's playing with the fire here. This to be like, on these maps, you have to be very careful with your units. Your micro should be pinpoint.
Oh, sending them around to the right side now, though. I like that. We'll find the TC will.
Might kill some villagers, but yeah, you need to be very, very careful on water maps, controlling your land units. You need to be avoid the heavy demo. So yeah, he's playing with fire at the moment. It's okay.
Find 5 vehicles and has his own navy out, going for straightaway galleons, which on somewhat big waters with no heavy demos involved, I think is an okay choice. Siege onager though, also on the field for the Ethiopians, can also help in the boat fights, and let's get a decent shot off. Cavalry just still being annoying, not finding more kills though, and the siege onager was clear.
Yeah, he needed more demos just because they're not heavy, so they're weaker, and like galleons should do well against against them. So
also the water is very hilly, right? That should be great for Tatars. Look at all these little waves.
Oh yes, that's a good point there. Yeah, that should be good for. Yeah, like overall map control, looking better for Hamza. So he has a good start. So let's see. Like, he has a good opportunity to win this. Actually, at the moment, it's looking very good for him.
And another group of Cavalry just coming in the north will probably find these 2 castle vills. First, killing the halberdiers, but the thing should win that fight and can now concentrate on the castle vills. That is looking beautiful for Hamza as well. That's probably 4 more villager kills there on the Ethiopian castle villager. Someone's still building it, but yeah, all of them going down. And he's also developing on the right side there with a castle middle navy fight. Still kind of even, although I think the Siege Runner just got a lot of getting hits.
Yep. Siege onagers, like, they're crazy with their Torsen engine. So you need to be careful against them as well. So he's just busy in microing those Cav Archers. It's like, I think one of the hardest thing to do, microing on navy and microing on land. And he lost all his navy.
Yeah, to a demo shot by Zaryab again. Another problem a bit. Cav Archers and ships costing the same resources. So even though I like the start for the rush and with the horse, kind of nothing for Hamza to spend his food on. Not producing a few Kashyyyks though, like that idea. Defense still. Shortels on the right side as well. So keeps his map control and probably finds more villager kills with a new Cav Archer group on the left. So looks like Zaryab's winning the water. Hamza is winning the side so far.
Yep. I like the addition of Kashyyyks. He needs some Kashyyyks to clear the front area. The middle, there's some army from Zaryab, so Kashyyyks is a good idea, like to raid a bit and to keep the middle land under control. Like Zaryab doesn't have enough navy now, and also like it's a bit of gamble just giving away water like that. Hamza needs to redock a bit, make some docks on the right or left side. So yeah, let's see.
Kashyyyks aren't in the middle, they are on the right side trying to fight the Shortels and the Sidon just there. While producing some gold, I guess.
Yep. Kashyyyks like are good on this, like can be good in this fights. Kashyyyks especially like Zaryab doesn't have that enough land units, so yeah, Kashyyyks could be really good here.
Economically, big lead for Hamza with 80 to 33 villagers. And Malda, that aren't water hills, those are waves. So, makes a lot of sense, right? It's waves.
It looks like a small hills, but yeah, you might.
It's very like the waves lack a bit of movement, arguably, but it's meant to be waves.
Yeah, like this graphics, like the graphics are like. Tricky graphics by Microsoft.
And middle is kind of empty now. Hamza trying to get castles up. Zaryab not realizing with his 3 arbalists there. Some Kashyyyks around in the middle too could clear them. Cav Archers coming. Okay, Hamza now going to colonize the middle. As Zaryab has kind of also stopped producing boats because there was nothing to fight on the water. Zaryab though mounting a push on the right side.
I like this move, taking the middle, but he needs to be taking control of the right side as well because there's resources, there's wood, and he doesn't want to lose that as well. So maybe if I was him, like make some traps, push a bit in the middle, and try to defend on the right side as well.
Yeah, might I never heard of the Tatar surfer boys? They were famous all through the Central Asia for their surfing skills in the Red Sea.
Okay,
the Red Sea? No,
okay.
it's not the Red Sea. The Caspian Sea? I think it's the Caspian Sea.
Okay, I have no clue about it, but yeah, I'll need to Google it. So yeah, at the moment, like if this game, like Hamza still has control of the map, but he's losing the castles, like losing the castle at the left side. He needs to be careful he doesn't lose too much of the ground.
Losing his traps in the middle to Ram and an SO as well. I like the traps there in the middle to put pressure on the center, but I don't know, like Hamza played so nicely for the sides, now he decided to put everything in the center and give up the sides after he gave up the middle originally.
He needs to mix it up a bit. Like you need to like send some distribute his army. Like send some army to the right, send some army to the left, defend there because those areas are very important. There's a lot of resources, the trees, the stone, and the gold as well. So sides are very important. I think sides are more important than the middle at the moment, but you need to mix it up a bit, mix your army a bit.
Yeah, I feel like a bit the Tatar push through the middle is too easy to defend for Ethiopians. Like Zaryab has his docks there with demos, he has the SO there, he has castles there. So yeah, now Hamza realized that and sends all his Cavalry to the side again. But there's 3 SO waiting and an overall lack of Kashik a bit on the left side. Well, the Kashik might find some virtual kills on the right. Oh no!
Right.
No!
Oh yeah.
Oh, Schnellchen says, oh no.
Oh my goodness. Although he had only 3 and he lost like 50 cav archers. Oh my goodness.
Oh. All the SO died, all the cav archers died, the arms remain.
This could be a big game changer. Like he lost 40, 50 cav. That was so good for Zaryab there. Yeah, you like this.
Big engagement in the middle now.
Yeah. Only like this he can lose the game. Doing things like this, big miss micros.
The middle seemed like an okay engagement, but Hamza calls the GG with even population.
He could fight more, but I don't know, man. Like, just, as I mentioned before, him mentally, Zaryab is stronger, and that's how he wins it in the end.
Yeah. I think the game is even right now. Map control is still ahead for Hamza. Like, the game is even. Zaryab is the stronger player, so when the game is even at this stage, probably Zaryab, but it's also good if it's even for Ethiopians. But yeah, it's mainly, I think, losing those 40 Cavalry to the 3 SO was really disheartening, right?
Yep. That got him to his heart, and from heart to the mind. So he in order to beat good players, you need to be mentally strong. And I like this game. Hamza didn't play bad, but just small mistakes here and there. Like he could have won this game. He just need to fight it out. Sometimes you have to fight it out.
Yep.
And have to grind, and you need to be patient, and yeah. So yeah. What else can I say here? Nothing much. It's just a short
I can say that I
series.
really like the thought of the starting build. That's something that the straight up archery range start when there's no strong scouting unit on a water map where you can rush. That's something brooded against Nili. And everybody was like, wow, that's so smart. And like, really, Brew is on top of his adaptability, and that's great. And Hamza did exactly the same thing as Brew did there. Everybody was really, like, me as well, was really fanboying that move of Brew. And Hamza did the same. So I think that's something to be proud of. Like, I think the really smart opening. Was a bit sad that the first Cavalry just ran into him and you sent that into a demo. But I still really like the start.
Yep. A smart move. Could have done better with the Cav Archer micro. He could have killed like more villagers, and could have played just aggressive in the start, just because he would have gotten an advantage if he killed more villagers. So yeah, this was the game for Hamza to lose, right?
This was the game, this was definitely the best game for him, yeah.
It was, I think maybe I can
and
call
it
it a throw.
Pick 1 Civ as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting a bit more from this series. But yeah, that's what can happen with Hamza. Either he's gonna play very, very good and fight it out, or either he's gonna just mentally go down.